Hello everybody, it's Jonny Khatru, and today I'm going to be listening to new single releases by Black Midi, Natalia LaFourcade, Katy Perry, and more. I'll be listening to each of these songs for the very first time and giving you my thoughts on each one immediately after listening. So let's get started. So the first song we're going to be listening to is the new one from Black Midi. It's called Chondromalacia Patella. It just came out today. Let's go. Wow, that was great, as you'd expect from Black Midi. I know we're all very excited for the album. I thought the mix seemed a bit muddy at the start, at least. Like maybe I got used to it. Anyway, it was nothing that the music itself couldn't overcome. I really love the mixture of the more pastoral sections with the crushing jazz rock that we've come to love from Black Midi lately. The lower register vocals that he does, they remind me of the vocals of Wild Beasts, another British band that broke up a little while ago. But I loved that band when they were starting out, and that vocal style, it works for me. I like it. Can't wait for the album. It's coming out in just over a week, and of course I will be doing a video about it. The next song is by another one of the bands from the new wave of British prog punk, Black Country New Road. And this song is a variation on track X, the song from their debut album that came out earlier this year. So this is called track X, The Guest. Let's see how it is.
Funny, but I was struggling in some way.
I suppose I remember track X on the album being more full of all these Steve Reich instrumental loops, which I liked very much. I don't remember its vocals so well, but I did start to recognize some of the lyrics coming up, the one about saying I love you in front of Black Midi and all that sort of thing. I don't know, this came off as just kind of drab to me. There was an effect on the vocals which I just found a little bit annoying, but it was nice enough. I kind of wonder if this was an early version of the song which they later developed into a full band song. Anyway, the next song is by Natalia LaFourcade. The song is called Tú sí sabes quererme. And actually I recognize that title because I think it was a song that was previously on one of her Musas releases. But presumably this is going to be a new version that's going to appear on her upcoming album Un Canto por México Volume 2. So let's have a listen.
Quererme como a mí me gusta. El amor perfecto comienza por mí misma.
So I did remember the song well in the end, although it was quite different. There was a lot more instrumentation on this version and even a rap, which was quite unexpected, but it worked pretty well. I wouldn't necessarily say I liked it more than the previous version she did on Musas, but you know, I enjoyed it quite a bit. It was a lot more strident, confident, even sharp in its delivery. I remember thinking the same thing about a few songs on the last Un Canto por México, and I still ended up thinking that album was fantastic, and I expect the same from the new one. It's coming out later this month, actually on the same day as the Black Midi album, and I'll probably make a video about that one too. And now for something completely different, we're going to listen to the new song by Mastodon. It's called Forged by Neron. I have loved Mastodon since about 2009, was it, when Crack the Sky came out. I also loved the following two albums after that, but I know a lot of fans were not so happy with them. Actually, it was only their last album, Emperor of Sand, where I started to feel a little bit disillusioned with them. But it's been quite a few years since that one now, so let's have a listen to this new one and see how it is. So that was Forged by Neron, and I definitely wasn't blown away by that. It seems this is for a soundtrack for something, so not necessarily indicative of anything they're doing for a new album. I don't know if they've got a new album in the works or not. But yeah, I can't say that's really sticking with me. There was some good change ups for the instrumental when that came in, but then it just ended and just kind of left me unsatisfied, unfortunately. Next up, we're going to listen to the new single from Coldplay. Like a lot of music fans, I haven't really loved anything they've done since their first couple of albums. But I always like to follow what they're doing, and every now and then they release a song that I really quite enjoy. So let's give it a listen. It's called Higher Power. So you never really know what you're going to get with Coldplay, if it's going to be the art rock of Viva La Vida or the more bright and colourful pop of Milo Xyloto and Head Full of Dreams. And I guess this was more, it was further towards the latter, but still, this was something slightly new for them, I felt. Obviously, it had a big 80s influence. The verses had that kind of up-tempo, take on me kind of sound. But there was something in the sound overall that I did find quite appealing, although maybe the song as a whole isn't going to stick with me so well, but I like the sound of it. It was all right. Okay, now the last song we're going to do is Electric by Katy Perry. My wife has insisted I listen to this one. And you know, like most people my age, I've been a fan of Pokemon since I was a kid, or when I was a kid more so, of course. It's a song celebrating the anniversary of Pokemon. Let's give this a chance and see how it turns out. Okay, so that was Electric. Well, I can say it sounded very expensive. And I do enjoy that, to be honest. I can enjoy music that sounds huge and well mixed, and it was. The tune was okay. It grew on me by the end, actually. I thought it was all right, but you know, it's not really for me. So those are all the songs we're listening to today. Thanks very much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed any of these songs and if you're looking forward to any of the albums that they're coming out on soon. I can't wait for that new Black Midi album, and I'm very much looking forward to making the video when it comes out. So stay tuned, and until then, take it easy.